you think of the contributions you guys got today, especially from the bottom of the order? It seemed like 1 through 9 guys were finding ways to get stuff done.
Oh, it was impressive. Like you said, this was, starting. You want to start right at the bottom with Cabrera. The game he had for us, just 4 RBIs, hitting the ball over the field, taking good at bats. When you have a chance to have a guy like that down there that can turn the lineup over and get it to Benny and me and Jazz, it makes for a long night for a starting pitcher. That's how we're able to wear down so many pitchers.
Today was your 1,000th Major League Baseball game. You hit a home run in this one. Aaron Boone was just asked about your career so far, and he said, no doubt, going to be a Hall of Famer. Just what's your reaction to hearing your manager say that?
It's great praise, but I live in the present. We got things to do. Got a lot of work to do, so we'll talk about that in a couple of years.
Max was a big signing for you guys. What's it like for you to see him get his first win?
Impressive. I know he's excited to be here. He wanted to be a Yankee. You saw the nerves and excitement in his first start, especially at home. To see him come out here and get that first win. The offense was backing him all game. Some good defensive plays all around too. Good to get that first one out of your way, so now you can kind of exhale and get on.
How much do you think Oswaldo is benefiting from knowing he's going to be in the lineup most days and getting everyday at-bats? He really, his previous 3 years, had not had that.
Yeah, it's anytime you get a chance to play every single day and the manager kind of tells you, hey, you're going to be our guy over there, I think just having that little bit of extra confidence allows you to go up there with a freer mind. So many times where if you're kind of looking behind your back, like, is this going to be the last game? I got to get a hit right now, or else, am I going to play tomorrow? But again, a guy like that, you tell Cabby, we even saw at the beginning of the year last year where he was kind of our everyday guy while DJ was down. He went out there and was hitting, I think, 400 for a couple of weeks. So it's he's got it in him. He's an impressive player. He's been around in our organization for a long time now, and excited for him to finally get a shot.
Going into spring training, there's some questions about how this lineup might perform. It looks so different from last year. What do you like most about what you see in this lineup?
Just the depth. I think that was the biggest thing. We got guys all the way down to our 9-hole that can, leave the park on you or give you a 7-8 pitch at bat and then, drill a ball in the gap. So I think just having the depth where it's not just a couple guys in the lineup you got to worry about. You get down there and you got Goldie and Wells and Volpe hiding out there in the middle of the lineup. Makes for just a long night for the pitching staff.
What do you like specifically about Volpe's start to the year?
I love seeing the homers, but I also love seeing him use the whole field. We saw it today where he's taking some balls off the plate, driving into right field. I think that's the biggest thing. When this guy puts the ball in play, barrels it up, good things are going to happen. So it's been impressive to see so far, and looking forward to more of it.